Hello there, I'm Heather Price, and I'm here today to introduce you to the concept of creating a dreaming mandala to assist you in as a manifestation process or to assist you as a healing process. And I have been offering mandalas as dreaming processes for since the early 2000s, so a long time, almost 20 years in fact. And I began the process by inviting people onto the land with me, onto the beach, and we would create a mandala in the sand. And I've adapted that process. I haven't changed it a great deal. I've watched it be successful with thousands of people, and it's very simple. I'd like to introduce you to that process today, and hopefully one day you can come along and enjoy sitting in circle and co-creating your life with me using the mandala process. Or you might like to have a mandala process created especially for you. So there are 4 major steps in mandala creation, and you can use anything for the mandalas. You don't have to use crystals, but I like to use crystals these days because I do a lot of my mandala creation indoors with people, and it's easy for me. And I have a beautiful collection of crystals, and I give them an opportunity to do something other than sit, and people love them. So you may choose stones as the objects that you're going to use in the mandala creation. We could use beads or berries, fruit or flowers, and you can have a combination of all these things. So they all go very well nicely together. And the 4 steps of creation are: after you're sitting in circle, you step into ceremonial ritual space where you give thanks. So the first step is gratitude. So the gratitude goes to the beings that are holding you in the light at first, and then to each other if you're sitting in a group. And you express the gratitude that you have for your life, for what has presented itself to you. And sometimes that can be the light aspects, or it could be the dark aspects that you've grown from and learned from. And you will take some objects to represent whatever it is that you're giving gratitude for when you begin the process of the mandala. Now, the gratitude circle goes on the outside because it is actually holding the space for everything else that comes in. So you create a circle of gratitude. And in that circle, in that space, you bring in your dreaming, whatever it is that you're dreaming or intending and holding the circle for. And within that space, you name what that might be. You name your visions, you name your dreams, your intentions, and you'll use other objects for that naming. And you will be thinking about how that will come up when it has manifested, how you will feel when it has manifested. You'll be thinking about the sensory aspects of creation while you're talking about it with other people, or while you're thinking about it with yourself, and while you're holding the object. You'll be imagining that you have actually created. And so that step is very important. The step of visioning and feeling and stepping into, and then you'll put a circle within the circle of gratitude for that. And then the third process and step is to look at the obstacles that might be in the way. This is the step of forgiveness, of actually putting those old and limiting beliefs in their place. You might need to do a little bit of healing around that, away from the mandala. But during that mandala process, you name what it is that is primarily in the way, that you need to let go of, that it's time to let go of, that you're ready to let go of. And then you replace it, you transform it, you shape-shift it with what you know is possible. And so you change your attitude around it, you transform the energy around it, you invite in, you make a declaration, you affirm what it is that you're prepared to do in place of this, or instead of this, whatever this is that's held you back. And you put the energy of that recreation into the stone, or into the crystal, or into the object. Hold it to your heart. You might meditate on it, go on a journey with it, then place it inside the mandala. The mandala is holding the energy, and it is creating the space for transformation all the while. And then the 4th step of co-creation within the mandala is to make a commitment. And again, you choose an object of commitment, and you speak to the object will speak to you, you will look at it, it will be symbolic, you'll make a decision, you'll make a commitment. And so you actually set a goal or a quest for change. and you'll announce this and hopefully have witnesses to it, because that will help. And witnesses that will help you to stand up and do what you say that you're going to do, to hold you to accountability, I guess, in a way. But it just allows you to speak out and to make a decision and to really set those goals into concrete space. So that's just an idea of how I hold the mandala space. I usually run these in the cities that I'm in, wherever I go. And yeah, otherwise, I'd love to talk to you personally on the phone. I can guide you through it if you'd like to speak to me about it. I'm happy to do a presentation on it, whatever it is you need. Thank you very much.